Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news, hope you and your friends follow along. Time travel meets corporate warfare, the short drama that's changing the game in a crowded landscape of formulaic time travel plots and office dramas. Confession, I'm a time traveler breaks through the noise with a concept so audacious it demands your attention and then keeps it. With each episode clocking in under 10 minutes, the show is a high-stakes cocktail of dry humor, modern angst, and emotional landmines, all set against the most unexpected of battlegrounds, the modern workplace. The show's premise is simple at first. A time traveler, played by the compelling Ji Hoang-sin, confesses in the opening scene that he's from another era. There are no swords, no thrones, no sweeping epic quests. Instead, he's thrown into the humdrum chaos of a corporate office, where spreadsheets replace scrolls and rival departments scheme more fiercely than ancient warlords. But beneath the absurdity lies something deeper. The office politics, the passive-aggressive emails, the relentless performance evaluations all become metaphors for a society constantly shifting under our feet. And that's where Confession strikes gold. Enters Hae-Yi Shin Nyanzi, a powerhouse in pencil skirts and heels. She's razor-sharp, emotionally armored, and refreshingly human. A career woman at the peak of her game, Shen doesn't fall for fantasy, but her steady world is quietly rocked by the eccentric newcomer who seems to understand the past a little too well. Zhe delivers a performance that is equal parts ice and ember, grounding the show in a realism that contrasts beautifully with its whimsical premise. Each episode is a lesson in economy and impact. A glance exchanged in a meeting room becomes a window into centuries of human behavior. A heated debate about company ethics morphs into a philosophical question about legacy and truth. The brilliance lies not in extravagant visual effects, but in tight scripts, poignant silences, and characters who feel alarmingly real even when their origins are anything but. The real twist? Shen Nyanzi isn't just a modern woman. In a later arc that flips the series on its head, we learn she too has secrets, the kind that might reframe everything we thought we knew about time, loyalty, and the cost of knowing too much. At its heart, Confession, I'm a Time Traveler is about more than time travel. It's about survival of self, of truth, of dignity in a world that demands constant adaptation. And isn't that what we all do, in our own quiet ways, every day? For international audiences, the appeal is universal. The pressure to succeed, the loneliness of ambition, the absurdity of modern communication, it all transcends borders. With growing buzz on platforms like Weibo and TikTok, and fan theories exploding across discussion threads, this short series has become an unlikely cultural phenomenon. Time travel is just the hook. What keeps you watching is the mirror it holds up to your own life. In this one, she's the disgraced wife of a powerful general, wrongfully accused, publicly humiliated, and abandoned by her husband Zhang Ji Hoang-sin on their wedding night. But instead of cowering, she does the unthinkable. She reveals the truth. She's a time traveler. And she's here to rewrite history. What follows is a daring game of survival, strategy, and defiance. With no one willing to believe her outrageous claim, Shin Nyanzi turns to what she knows best: logic, facts, and a fire forged from injustice. As palace intrigue thickens and power players circle like vultures, her every move becomes a gamble between life and death. The series is a roller coaster of emotions, balancing sharp political twists with moments of heartbreaking isolation and unexpected humor. One moment you're marveling at her wit, the next, you're aching with her loneliness in a world that refuses to see her truth at its core. Confession asks a powerful question: if no one believes your truth, can you still change the world? One thing's for sure, Shen Nyanzi is going to try. And viewers won't be able to look away. However, Shin Nyanzi did not retreat in the face of suspicion and scorn. Drawing on her solid foundation of modern knowledge, she astonishingly predicts an impending locust plague, taking swift action to store grain and organize relief efforts, showcasing both foresight and unwavering courage. But her brilliance doesn't stop there. With keen mathematical acumen and linguistic prowess, she navigates one diplomatic crisis after another, untangling political knots with logic and grace. What once seemed like madness begins to look a lot like genius. Bit by bit, those who once doubted her start to see the truth. Shin Nyanzi is not a helpless woman out of place, but a force to be reckoned with, a bridge between two worlds, and perhaps the only one who can save theirs. Unlike traditional time travel dramas where the heroine relies on magical systems or male saviors, Confession, I'm a Time Traveler breaks the mold. Shen Nianzi's rise to power is built solely on her own intellect, resilience, and grit. There's no shortcut, no cheat code, only sheer determination and strategic brilliance. This portrayal of independence speaks directly to modern audiences, especially women who crave empowered, self-reliant characters. Her dynamic with the cold and stoic General Zhang Che adds another compelling layer. What begins as a battle of mistrust slowly transforms into a partnership forged in fire. Their journey, from suspicion to unspoken understanding, from emotional distance to mutual redemption, creates an arc that is both emotionally satisfying and refreshingly grounded. Together, they don't just survive, they rewrite fate itself. And in doing so, they offer viewers something far more meaningful than fantasy, a vision of love and strength built on equality, respect, and shared purpose. History reimagined, Confession, I'm a Time Traveler blends power, wit, and a bold new heroine in a genre long dominated by damsels in distress and predictable plot twists. Confession, I'm a Time Traveler delivers something refreshingly original. Seamlessly fusing ancient palace intrigue with sharp modern intellect, the drama constructs a world that feels both nostalgically historical and thrillingly new. Shen Nianzi's journey is not one of passive survival but of active transformation. Armed with nothing but her modern education and unshakable resolve, she navigates a world of rigid hierarchies and hidden agendas, outsmarting enemies, solving crises, and slowly gaining the respect of a society that initially sought to silence her. The show cleverly uses her modern knowledge, mathematics, strategy, linguistics to solve age-old problems, offering viewers not only entertainment, but a fresh appreciation for how ideas can transcend time. Visually rich and emotionally layered, the drama's storytelling is packed with surprises. From the tension-laced dynamic between Shen Nianzi and the icy General Zhang Che, to the stunning unraveling of fate itself, every episode delivers sharp turns, heartfelt moments, and unexpected alliances. Their evolution from wary strangers to battle-worn partners becomes a powerful tale of mutual redemption. At its core, this short drama is more than just a historical fantasy. It's a celebration of self-made strength, a challenge to outdated tropes, and a glowing tribute to women who carve their own path. With its anti-formula narrative and compelling career-driven heroine, Confession is winning over audiences and proving that true power lies not in magic, but in knowledge, will, and courage. This is not just a drama. It's a statement. And it's only the beginning.